Hello and welcome to Vegan Cafe 21. Today we are going to talk about meal in a bowl. Meal in a bowl is a great option for any day of the week if you have leftovers sitting in your refrigerator, leftovers of vegetables, lentils, soup, what have you. Meal in a bowl is a great way to utilize those and create an exceptional meal without all the hard work. So the base layer of meal in a bowl can be any grain. Today I'm going to show you 3 different grain options. So let's get started with millet. So here in this pot, I have 1 cup of washed pearl millet. I used this cup measure to measure 1 cup of millet. Using the same cup, I measured 2 cups of water. So for 1 cup of millet, 2 cups of water. The heat is on under this pot. I add this water to it, a teaspoon of salt, and a few grinds of black pepper, about 1/4 teaspoon or so. Drizzle about a teaspoon of olive oil into it. It prevents the cooked grain from sticking to one another. Give it a quick mix. Let it come to a rolling boil, and then you turn the heat down to low and cook it for 30 minutes covered. After 30 minutes, you're going to come and turn your heat off, but do not disturb this pot. No peeking, no checking for the doneness. Let it sit covered for another 30 minutes. Then you come back, open your lid, and fluff it up. So I'm going to put the lid on. Once it comes to a rolling boil, I'll turn the heat to low. Our second grain of choice is quinoa. So here in this pot, I have 1 cup of washed quinoa. To this, I'm going to add a cup and a half of water. Teaspoon of salt. You can adjust salt to your liking. You can put a little less or a little more. A few grinds of black pepper, a 1/4 teaspoon. And a drizzle of olive oil, about a teaspoon. Give it a quick stir. Let your water in this quinoa come to a boil. Once they come to a boil, you're going to turn your heat low and let it cook covered for 20 minutes and then turn the heat off. Let it sit for another 10 to 15 minutes covered. Come back, open your lid, check for doneness, fluff it up, and you're good to go. And now we'll proceed to our third option, rice. So in this pot, I have a cup of rice, to which I'm going to add 2 cups of water. That's our second cup. 1 2-inch stick of cinnamon, 2 pods of black cardamom, a teaspoon of salt, and a teaspoon of olive oil. There we have it. Okay. Give it a quick mix. Let it come to a boil. Cinnamon and cardamom impart such wonderful flavor to your rice. It just takes it to a new level. You can also add cloves. If you like the taste of clove, you can drop in 2 cloves, just whole, into this water in addition to cinnamon and cardamom, and that'll also be a wonderful addition. You're going to cover this pot once it comes to a boil, and then we are going to cook it for 20 minutes on low flame. Come back after 20, turn the flame off, check for doneness, fluff it up, it'll be ready for us. All right, so our grains have cooked. Let's check out our millet first. Now, looks nicely done. We are just going to fluff it up, and that's what it looks like. Cooked very nicely. So now we can take a spoon, put it at the bottom of the bowl like this, and whatever you may have sitting in the refrigerator, you can put it up on top and create a nutritious, healthy meal. Next, we will look at quinoa. Here is our quinoa. Fluff this up. Look at it. Nicely cooked. Same thing, you can take it by the spoon, lay it on the bottom of your bowl, put half of a dry vegetable, half of a lentil of any kind, and there you'll have a wonderful, nutritious meal. And now we will check on our rice. That's our beautiful rice. So let's do the same thing. Pick out the cardamoms, they have done their part, and the cinnamon. And now we just gently fluff up our rice as well. Same deal. Pick a bowl of your choice, set it on the base, and you can spoon over anything that you have sitting to create a nutritious meal on the grain of your choice. I hope you found this video useful, and I'll see you again soon with more vegan favorites.